friend, it's Simply T again, and yes, I'm back with another wig review. This beauty is affordable, HD lace, and also beginner friendly. Now before we get into all the details about this wig and how I feel about it, let's take a look at how I installed it this time. This is yet another wig from, of course, Sensational. I've already shared with you guys a couple times how I feel about this wig company, and if you don't know how I feel, just go ahead and click this right above and check out a couple units that I have reviewed from this company already. This one is specifically from Butta Lace, also from the makers of the What Lace wig line from Sensational, and this one is Butta Unit 16. This color seems pretty popular, the one shown on the cover itself, because it was pretty much all sold out. But you know what, I was feeling a little adventurous and I was like, you know what, let me give another color another try. So of course I went ahead and picked this wig up in Flamboyage Blonde, and taking it out the pack I was just like, ugh. Now with human hair you can kind of tone the blonde with some purple shampoo and kind of make it a little more tolerable. You can tone it into a more honey, blonde or just a comfortable blonde overall for your taste. With synthetic wigs, that's not always the case. And you know what? I am not mad. I've actually tried other versions of this color scheme in synthetic wigs before, and I just wasn't too hot about it. But after trying this particular one on, one thing for sure, I definitely think the layers contribute to how good this blonde turns out. Not just the different tones of blonde, but the layers cut into this wig as well. I'm definitely loving it. So let's get into the details of Miss Butta Lace 16. This particular wig, of course, is virtually undetectable HD lace all around here, and it's pre-plucked, so I did not have to do any plucking. And sometimes when I do pick up a wig that's pre-plucked, I still go ahead and do a little bit of plucking, but I will say with this one that wasn't necessarily the case. This is wide parting, which I really do appreciate, because narrow parting sometimes adds to the wigginess of the wig, if that makes any sense. But I definitely noticed without even looking at the cover, like, this part is like plucked pretty well. So even though I did go ahead and add some, you know, cream foundation to the center part of this wig, I didn't really have to manipulate it all that much because it was already kind of naturally parted and plucked. And I'm very impressed by that as well. This is heat safe up to 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So that means this is a 100% premium fiber wig. You did see me kind of go through with my hot comb, with my blow dryer, and heat it up just to lay it down and flatten it even more. And there was no melting, there was no pulling out of the hair along with my hot comb. This blends with most skin tones, according to the company. Now, of course, you know I don't go anywhere without my Kiss Cover Care foundation. But what I will say is, even though the lace comes straight out the pack pretty light, it's thin enough and undetectable enough to kind of go ahead and melt and blend with any shade or almost any shade of foundation that you put on it to match your actual skin tone. So I can definitely appreciate that, and I'm just moving in a little bit closer so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. It is an ear-to-ear lace frontal, and it's deep parting, which I love. I already shared that with you. Pre-plucked baby hair and a natural density hairline. For sure, that's one thing that instantly gets my vote, because some of these wigs be coming out the pack and claiming to be pre-plucked, but like giving you pre-plucked for like the first few centimeters or the first like maybe inch, half inch, barely into the front of the wig, and everything else is like a forest of hair. It's a big thick crowding of hair. This one is naturally dense in a way that doesn't come off too bulky or anything like that. Now, of course, I am used to sharing different methods of how I like to apply my wigs, and I just picked up something that I haven't really tried before until recently, and I figured I would show you guys how this comes off with my skin. Now, I have very oily skin. Me and hairspray do not really get along or go that far with one another, and not because hairspray does not work as a really great method, but because I just need a little extra, you know, I just need a little more support when it comes to glueless installs. So I picked up this Ebin New York Wonder Lace Bond, and it's an adhesive spray, and I made sure to pick it up in the extreme firm hold, the active hold. And I was skeptical at first, I ain't gonna lie to you, because like I said, me and sprays don't really get down like that. But I've been using this bad boy for the last 2 days or so, and I must say, okay, All right, I ain't got no complaints. All right, and just to give you an understanding of how impressed I am, this is how strong the hold is with this wig spray. Now, of course, I'm not gonna like tie my hair to the back of a car and drive off with it. But you know what? For skin and a hairline as oily as mine, and the fact that I have my natural hair texture under here, I'm constantly oiling my hairline. I'm constantly adding leave-in conditioner to my natural hair underneath my wigs. So a lot of that product can kind of interact and get in the way of a really great strong hold, especially if you're glueless, okay? But I did go ahead and spray this about 2 times. I probably went in with like 2 layers of this. I tied it down with my elastic band, and check me out, y'all. She ain't going nowhere, okay? So, you know what? Overall, would I recommend this to my girls and my folks out there? You know what? I definitely would. Most especially because this wig not only comes in this color, it also comes in 613, which you know is the brightest blonde, flamboyage auburn, which is more of my style, flamboyage blonde, which is what I'm wearing right now. So if you are on any affordable wig websites, maybe like Sam's Beauty, which is where I picked this one up, this is what it looks like in person, because I know sometimes it's hard to really tell what color or tone that you're picking up from your computer screen when you order wigs online. Now, I've already told you time and time again, Sensational continues to blow me away every single time. Whether it's the What Lace, it's the Yaki texture wigs, it's the pixie cut wigs, or it's stuff like this that I'm not too sure about straight out the pack. If you are interested in this particular unit, whether because you like the length of it, the layers, or the color, or you want to see anything else about it, no worries. I'm going to leave all of those helpful details down in the description box below. Now, you know how this usually goes, okay? I'm going to give you a couple angles, and you're going to drop down in the comment box below and let me know what you think of this wig on me, okay? And as always, friend, thank you so much for clicking play. And if you're new here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mama to tell a auntie to tell their next door neighbor about this channel here, where we are always digging into the best, most affordable, beginner friendly human and synthetic wigs and so much more. All right, I'll see you next time, same place. Peace out.